Okay guys, we're back at Santa Ana River Lakes. We're back behind the Pollo Loco side because every spot that I wanted to get, every new spot that I wanted to try is being taken right now. I wanted to try Shady Trees, but there's like 4 cars over there. I wanted to try the little lake where they like the area where they stock them around there. That spot's taken. I wanted to try the bubble hole. There's cars over there on each side, and Casa Corner doesn't really look like there's much action, so I came over here behind the Pollo Loco, and today we're actually going to try something new. I saw these on TikTok and I haven't really seen not too many YouTube videos about these. There's a couple out there, but not too many that are current. It's these self-setting rod holders. So you just prop this guy up. I'll probably show you guys in a bit, but you like the rod's laying like this, right? And then this is like the little trigger. When it gets a good bite, it's gonna like launch forward and set the hook for you. Let's see if these things help out with the catfish, since sometimes the catfish just tend to nibble on it a little bit. And I also got different hooks, so hopefully that helps me out a little bit. Jeremy's gonna pop out pretty soon, and let's see if we catch anything. All right, you guys, let's get set up and I'll show you guys the setup. All right guys, just to show you real quick, so this is the self-setting rod holder. So it has a spring and you just stab the holder inside, and then once you have your rod ready, you bring this down till it locks, right? It's gonna lock right there, and then so that's the trigger right here. So when a fish has it and then pulls the line, ready for this? Ooh, it's gonna set the hook. So hopefully that increases our hookup ratio and helps us get on some fish today. No creo. As for a setup on this red rod, I'm gonna do a 1 ounce sinker with a bead and a Carolina keeper, a couple inches of leader, I'd say maybe like a foot. Then we got an actual peg float this time, then a couple inches from there, and then now we actually gonna try these circle hooks. Hopefully these do better than the other ones that I used, the offset ones. This is a 2-watt circle hook for catfish by Gamugatsu, and we're gonna use this one with a piece of mackerel. So let's bait up and set this thing up on the very first self-setting rod holder. All right, so I just cast it out, you guys. Notice how the water level is really down from the looks of it, because right here is still drying out. The water level was like right here, but now the guy that works here for the lake just told me that the water district lowered the water level, so we have a lot more shore space, but that means that the catfish are gonna be farther out. So I try to cast it as far as I can right now, and I just hooked up the self-setting rod holder, but I noticed I need to probably bring this more down. Okay, next one we got a double loop rig, same 2-watt circle hooks on each. I'm gonna put mackerel right now since we're still waiting on Jeremy, and Jeremy has the shrimp, but same setup as last time on this rod, and a 1 ounce weight. For this one I think I might use a regular rod holder because I want to let Jeremy borrow the second self-setting rod holder that I have, and let's see if he could get on one with those rod holders. So let's set this one up with mackerel and get it out there. It's crazy to think that any second the fish could like yank that line and then the rod's gonna set. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope to think about. I've seen some videos online how the rod like triggers and sets the hook. It's pretty cool, but just like any second I think you just fling upwards. All right, let's put this rod holder in. I could put this one closer to the shore since that one doesn't need to really be at an angle, and then have it hold our rod. And now we could put our mackerel, just readjust it real quick. Meanwhile, we're waiting for a bite. I want to see how this thing works. So right now I have it set, right? So I'm gonna pretend I'm a fish and I'm going to take the bait. This way I'm out of the line of fire if I get smacked. So let's say it's tugging it, right? Fish is tugging, biting, and then chomp. Ooh, sets the hook right away. Sheesh. How are you, bro?
Terrible.
Why?
Because if we don't catch fish, that's $70 down the chain.
Why 70?
36, right?
Oh, yeah. It's all good. We're going to catch them today. I feel good about today.
Bro, I learned how to do a lip throw.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That was good.
Boy, if you don't get...
That's where you're gonna put. That's where you're gonna leave it.
Why did you forget it? It's too close.
I think it's too close, low-key.
Yeah, how far down to put that shit?
And it went at an angle. It didn't go straight out.
Hold on. I need to get you better content.
Now I'm gonna put that on the video. Take 2. I think it's because it's windy also, so.
Yeah, blame it up.
That's better. Alright, you ready to see how this thing works? Alright, so for this one, where the line comes out, from what I saw in the video, it has to be pointing down, like that. Right? And you just slide that shit in. Right? Then you're gonna get your line. And like pull that to the trigger. The lower that you put the line, the higher the sensitivity. So I put mine.
You think it should be tightened a bit?
We're gonna tighten it right now.
Oh, okay.
I put it like on the
You can still tighten it.
second groove. Yeah, then you just slowly, or it's gonna
jump up.
Yeah. Just slowly, just till your line is tight.
Is it like a hard launch?
Yeah, I'll show you right
it's
now.
Like it'll hit you in the face?
Yeah. Look, so let's say there's a fish, right? Clear out. So let's say there's a fish. That shit bites it. That's dope, huh?
Yeah, that's dope.
I don't know if you want to put it on the other. Oh no, they're both like this, huh? Alright guys, after a couple of like 40 minutes, no bites or no visual bites, because when I reeled this in, all was left was just the skin on the macro. But now that the Jeremy's here, I'm switching the top hook with shrimp, and then the bottom one still with macro marinated in the Mac Attack good sauce. And then I also put a 2-ounce weight now, since it's getting a little windy. See if the bait stays on while I try to cast it as far as I can. Hopefully the weight doesn't really weigh it down and then make the bait fall off. So let's see if I can just hook it on a little bit more so it can stay on tighter. But all right, let's get this thing out there. Just try to get it as far as I can. Oh yeah, that's way better. Only like a small piece of the macro fell off, but most of it still stayed on. That's a more promising cast. Alright, I also switched this one to a 2-ounce egg sinker. So let's see if we could try to get this guy as far as possible as well. And if the Carolina keeper comes down because of the weight of the sinker, then I have to switch it to a swivel. But that's how we experiment. Yeah, weight's way too heavy, but yeah, you know what? Yeah, the weight is too heavy, so I'm gonna take off the Carolina keeper and just put on a swivel. Okay, we are back. I got the peg float, and then this time I got a swivel, so that way we could cast as far as we can. And we just got a bite on the white one right there. But now I could cast it as far as I can without having the Carolina keeper. I switched weights so I could get it out there. we wait.
2 hours later.
Oh, I just came back from getting Gatorades and this thing just went off. The self-setting rod holder just went off. Missed it.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Alright guys, it's about 8:30 now. So far we just keep getting bites. I just decided not to show them on camera because, I mean, not too much point really if we're just showing bites. So, but I just took off the peg float on the red rod. It went off earlier, but I guess it just slightly tapped in, didn't really take the hook. So I took off the peg float and I put on a night crawler and I put some of that good sauce. So let's see if this thing attracts any catfish and get it back out there. Alright guys, we're in the final stretch. It's 3 more minutes and it's 10 p.m. and we switched over here next to the bubble hole. It's kind of hard to see, but got my 2 rods out here. Room's over here, and looks like it might be third round skunk here at Santa Ana River Lakes. I don't know what's going on, man. Maybe, I don't know, we keep getting nibbles, but we can't hook them. But I caught a bluegill earlier, but he was a little guy. I know the rules of the lake is to you can't catch and release, but I let that guy, I let that little guy go. It wouldn't be worth killing him. But let's see if we catch any in the last final stretch. Looks like we skunked again here at Santa Ana River Lakes. It's already gonna be 11, just like a minute away. Slowly packing away to see maybe if at least one catfish just takes the freaking bait, but nah. I guess today just wasn't our day again. It's all good. There's always next time. Catfishing is hard, man. At least for me so far. Haven't really had much luck. A lot of people may say, oh, it's because you're going on a Wednesday. You're going almost a whole week later after they stocked. Well, one, I avoided the crowd, so don't have to deal with that. And two, there's still a lot of fish in here. You just gotta find them. The lake's pretty big, so in terms of finding where they're at, that's the only issue. But once you find them, I think you'll have no problem catching them. But we haven't had much luck finding where these catfish are at, so I think our next trip for catfish is gonna be at a park. I think this week some of the regional parks got stopped, so we might have to pay one of those parks a visit and see if we catch any catfish over there. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Another failure attempt here at Santa Ana River Lakes, but hey, we love this lake. We don't hate it, we love it. It's a love and hate relationship with this lake. But until next time, thank you guys for watching. I apologize for fish being caught in the last couple of videos, but sooner or later it'll be worth it. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.